blah 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 blah.
Hi everybody, it's Adam back here, and I'm going to be playing Space Zone this time, and this map is... This isn't Space Zone. What has gone wrong here? This is Smooth Jazz. Is it? What? I don't understand. And it's nighttime. Smooth Jazz isn't normally the nighttime. Okay, I haven't loaded this map up before doing this video, so oh well. I'm just gonna do it on this map anyway. So this was Smooth Jazz. It might be Space Zone now. I don't know. I wasn't really paying any attention when I was picking the map, but it doesn't matter. So this is a good map. This is one that I really like. It's we don't play it as often as we play the other maps, like Space Zone, from what I remember, the nice classic map. And what's the other one? Yeah, Desert and Gladiator. But they're really popular maps as well. But yeah, Smooth Jazz is probably like it's a mid-tier map. It's good. It's much larger than the others. So if you've got a larger number of players, then this is definitely the map you want to go for. I've already got Slugger Breacher. I just need to reload it. It's the weapons are a lot not skimpy, but they're a lot less powerful. There's no matter weapons. There's you saw there that was, I believe he got me with a grenade. There are a few grenades. There are also spiked mines, which don't appear as much as the other weapons in this map. I'm going to focus mainly on the fixed sets for these videos, just because those are the sets that I use. Of course, things are slightly different if you've got the randomized sets, and they're possibly more fun. I don't know, but fixed sets aren't going to change because, well, because my video is not going to change. I'm going to do it on the fixed sets. So anyway, yeah, you've got a Slugger Breacher up here, which is basically your shotgun, your standard shotgun. I'm going to do in-depth weapon tutorial videos, but later. So yeah, Slugger Breacher. It's a good close-range weapon because you can get a lot of damage on quickly, like that. Each individual shot, I believe an individual bullet for the Slugger Breacher. I think Slugger bullets lose their power over time. They still do damage though, but each individual one is not enough to kill a guy by itself, but together they are. And there's a Slugger pipe gun here. It's a rubbish weapon. Don't ever pick it up. No, it's all right for some things, but I don't use the Slugger pipe gun as much. It's if you need a weapon desperately. That was a nice grenade punch by me there. Ooh, there you go. Ah, they're not actually stuck to the ground. That's all right then. Yes, the spike mines are definitely a good weapon. You want to get control of them because the AI is stupid when it comes to spike mines, and most people are as well. And you can stick spike mines where people don't see them. They'll just run into them. See, look, I'm just getting kills left, right, and center just from these lovely spike mines. Oh, that was a nice grenade punch by him there. Nearly got me, actually. It was where I was standing. Fortunately, it moved. But yeah. So, map layer. You got this left section over here, which is kind of like a bunker built into the side of the map. Yeah, there's a lot of the time you'll find yourself climbing up and down this wall like that. It's a good grenade spot. Throw grenades down there. If you're climbing up the wall, throw a grenade down after you. If someone's chasing you, it's hard for them to avoid it, and it zones them out a lot with the bullet time. A good grenade spot is that as well. Also zones them out, and they've got this bounce pad. They can't really do much against the bounce pad. You can't disable the bounce pad. Those blocks up there, you can use them like he just did there to jump through that door if you want to get the gyrojet gun up there, which used to be a lot more powerful than it is now. Gyrojet used to be very overpowered, but it's really underpowered now, I think. So I find myself a lot less going for that. Oh, wow, these have a long delay for disappearing. It used to be a lot shorter. But yeah, this gyrojet gun, it's one you have to salvage. I really feel like it's not very powerful anymore. They did something to it, just isn't powerful anymore. Gonna avoiding that Delta Repeater thingy. Delta Repeater is a different game. It's just some weapon that's basically a crossbow, but that's beside the point. It throws the spikes. You can get throwing spikes. It's basically a throwing spike launcher. Hang on, let's get some mines up here. You know what? I'm just gonna... Oh, nice. Doing rolls to help with mine placement. Always use rolls to get further distance on your grenade as well. That was a rubbish grenade throw. But I got a kill off it. Because the AI was stupid. Nice. That was brilliant. Yeah, AI makes a lot more mistakes than the human players do. Well, they make different mistakes. The AI makes... Well, they both make silly mistakes, but they're definitely... You can tell the difference with an AI mistake. An AI will just run into a mine that you just placed and it clearly saw you place. But human players won't. Whereas human players won't see things coming, like from long distance, and then they'll roll too late and things like that. Whereas the AI is very good at avoiding long distance stuff. And also they punch. A lot of humans forget to punch. Human players just don't punch. So at close melee range, they're pretty useless unless they have a taser, in which case they remember to punch all of a sudden. All of a sudden, once you've got a taser, yeah, it's a different ballgame. I'm just going to finish this off. This is fully automatic weapon also. But yeah, so this middle part of the map here, there's a good there's spiked mine placing location down here because you can't see them. Basically can't see them. They're almost invisible. And people run along there from the house on the right all the time. They run along there to the left, trying to get to that slugger breacher because that's one of the best weapons on the map. Get the slugger breacher if you can. Gyrojet gun isn't really that good. You want to get spike mines and the slugger breacher. Having grenades is always a good idea. There are some guns in the middle of the map, and because they're not salvage pickups, you can switch to them and you can use them. It's just range damage, but you're not really going to get many kills with a slugger pipe gun, that with crossbow thing, I can't remember what it's called, or the that gun in the middle there, which is also a slugger gun. Yeah, so place spike mines everywhere. There's a lot more spike mines on this map that I remember. It used to be only 2 that were available. So there's like at least like 5 that are spawning randomly now. Almost. Well, they're not random. They're in fixed locations, but there is a lot more that are available. But yeah, definitely pick up as many grenades and spike mines as you can. They'll be really useful in this map. The slugger the slugger weapons aren't very good. They're not very powerful. Gyrojet gun is good at long range. It used to be very powerful, but it isn't anymore, I don't think. There is a repair bay up on the house on the right, which you could possibly recognise. Hang on, I'm just going to rematch for a bit here, just to show you the repair bay, which used to be in the old survival mode. You'd have repair bays like that, and that was your only way of basically staying alive. This thing here, if you, it's a nano shower. There you go, nano shower. You have, fun fact, you had 2 human players in a nano shower. Little love hearts come out. It's very nice, but definitely do that to like, just like, oh hey, come in the shower with me. Things like that, you know what I mean. Oh, that was a nice hit. Don't think I'm gonna get this though. Ooh, damn. Well, way too late for that. But yeah, he's really zoned out at the moment. It's a good point to make with those grenades. I was able to run in there, pick up the weapon, and come back out just as he was finishing. Like, see, it's a nice thing about grenades. They're really lucky sometimes. Grenades can be a lot more luck-based than other weapons can. Because then grenades, yeah, that's the point. So there's a shower over there with map control. You wanna be able to move around the map. Good map control is having mines in the middle. You want to be able to move from left to right of the map. You don't want to stay on one side because there are good weapons at both sides. The house is a good place to get kills. Doors. I need to do like a whole video on doors practically. They're a huge part of the game because I can just open this door, shoot out of it, and when I close it, nothing comes through it. It's an indestructible wall. Like grenades don't trigger it, bullets don't trigger it. So having door control, those doors on the right hand side of the map are really good. However, the slugger breacher, the good weapon, is on the vulnerable side of the map, the left side. That bounce pad in the house is it's definitely, it's a good way of getting up here quite quickly. But I never need to go for the Gyrojet gun anymore. It's not the most powerful weapon in the map. It's slugger breacher is now. Used to be different. Used to be different. There's a mine on that door. The door is the best place to place mines because it completely disables the enemy using it. If you don't have control of the thing, yeah, you can open your own doors and you don't set up your own mines. So that is kind of a thing. But just gonna place a mine there. So he's nicely zoned out at the moment. Place another mine down there. He's pretty much screwed if he tries to go in either of those directions. And I can get him. I've weakened down his position so that he's only got 1 point of escape. It's kind of like a choke point. I'm forcing him to come out of that one direction or make himself vulnerable in the other directions. So I'm going to zone them out here. Now you can see how close my shots bunch up together when I've... Oh, hang on. There we go. when he's in slow motion. It's really good advantage of like being outside the slow motion while your opponent is in it, is being able to fire off lots of shots and they all hit at the same time. It's like if they're not rolling already, then they're screwed, and you can catch them in between rolls really easily. Suicide grenade, why not? Anyway, so yeah, good map control is having lots of spike mines around in this map. Oh damn, I forgot about that. See, you can't even see it by the time you've run into it. There's a mine there which belongs to that guy. So yeah, having lots of spike mines around really forces your opponent down a few paths, and if you want to force them, this bit here is kind of a nice vulnerable point. Down here they're a bit sheltered, which is not a good thing. You don't want your opponent to have shelter basically, because it makes it harder to hit. But here you can hit from down here, you can hit from through this girder, you can hit from up here. You have 3 different angles of attack onto the same position. It's a very good position on the map that to be looking to attack. That bit up there where the Slugger Breacher is kept, that is it's almost a good strategic position because you've only really got one angle of attack. You can hold your ground up there quite easily, but I don't see many people do that because there aren't many escape points, so it's quite difficult to get out in that kind of situation. Just let me get in there. The grenade only just hit him. Ooh, spike mine there. So yeah, the house is a good location because it's very, very sheltered. You've got the doors. The doors are huge. Huge game changer, this door down here. You've only got the one door actually. I didn't realise the other doors don't open. I think that one up by the nano shower used to open, but it might not do anymore. Might be a bug. Might open again in a future update. While I'm here, might as well take a nano shower. Yeah, missing an eye is an indication that you're below half health. See, that's what the gyrojet gun used to do, except it used to kill them rather than bouncing off them. Basically, it used to be super awesome, but now it's way too easy to like avoid. Oh, damn, that was very good. I couldn't do anything there because once you started a roll, you can't cancel it. So you got to be really careful when you're starting rolls in slow motion. Completely lost my train of thought there. Sorry about that, I was interrupted partway through the video. Completely forgot what I was saying, but that's not the point. Anyway, spiked mine kills are the best. Anyway, as I was saying, nano shower up here is good. There's only the one door at the moment. Door is really, really, really good to control. You wanna be able to move around the map, so that means getting up speed. Now, doing the speed challenges will really help you. He made a mistake there. He should have started moving to the right. Yeah, I think I was saying you can't cancel a roll, so rolls are really difficult. Like, in a sense, in that they're basically the entire essence of aiming. Like, you can't manually aim unless you're using a roll to do it. So rolls are a way of manually aiming. Although you do get the auto aim, it's a way of picking which direction you shoot in. And for grenades, you don't get auto aim. I believe you might get a little bit, but it doesn't really help. You want to use momentum. And this map is very much a momentum map. To get across this middle section, you're quite vulnerable where you're at in the middle. Especially if you're on that middle section up there, because you can't shoot downwards. If you're at the bottom section, you're the safest, ironically. Because of the way these girders work. I will stress that. I can't stress that enough. Girders are really, really good for maintaining a positional advantage. You want to stay under the girder, and in the Space Zone map, or at least what used to be Space Zone, I can't, yet again, I'll remind you again, I can't remember if this map is Space Zone or if it's Smooth Jazz. It was Smooth Jazz, but I don't know if it is now. But yeah, that will be corrected with, like, I don't know, the title of the video. Anyway, so yeah, this was Smooth Jazz. That's the name that I know it as, and it's a good map. It's definitely a good map for more players. It really feels like you can get a lot of spike mines out there accidentally. It's a really fun map in that sense. It's very much more... There is a lot of action because the middle section, you tend to get a lot of action in the middle section when people are running out there. But and chasing up down on this section on the left, you can just about see. Chasing down and then up through that little funnel That's quite a nice chasing spot there. It's quite nicely designed, I think. But yeah, get your momentum on the map. Travel through it quickly. Keep on control of those spawns with the spike mines, because if you can have all of the spike mines in the map, then you're pretty much sorted, because they can't do anything then. They're screwed. So yeah, get your spike mines up, because you can't die in your own spike mines. You used to be able to, but now that you can't die in your spike mines, they're really powerful. So yeah, that is my advice for this map. Zone out your enemies by placing spike mines all over the place. Just force them down certain paths and make sure you've got a good angle of attack on that path. So force them down that middle path in the center of the map rather than the lower one. If you've got spike mines on the lower path, then you can have good sniping from the lower path up to the middle one, because that girder is there. As I said again, the door is a good location to control. The bounce pad is really good for getting people, because you can't stop yourself bouncing on a bounce pad. And the Slugger Breacher is definitely the best weapon in this map, apart from the spike mines. So yeah, pick that up if you can. And the Gyrojig gun might be worth it. It's good. It's the longest range weapon in the map by far. It does full damage at long range from what I know. And so yeah, that's almost worth picking up if you're in the vicinity and nobody else is there. Nano Shower, take it if you're missing an eye. And buy Cobalt, have a blast, have fun. I love everybody, and bye.